Welcome back to the garage. Just a quick intro on this one. Most of the video in this episode was shot weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to finishing this video. So if things look a little bit different, that's why. Guys, I'm gonna level with you. I think I'm getting old. I've been doing the slow walk to middle age, trying to be careful about not getting old too fast. Then I got distracted by a few things in life, namely just work. Then it feels like I tripped over something, and when I got back on my feet, suddenly my knees hurt, and my ankles hurt, and everything hurts. And now it's cold in the garage, even with the heater going, and I'm just not moving like I used to. So I guess as winter progresses, these videos will get just a little bit more further spaced out. Maybe I'll take the time to clean up the garage again. But I certainly haven't given up on getting this guy running and driving. I am trying to make more videos and different kinds of videos, so I've got an even better camera on a stick now. I went ahead and picked up a GoPro because that's what everyone uses these days. So maybe some of these videos will look a little bit smoother as I get down into the work and stuff. Because GoPros are such widely used and popular things, I even got a tripod for the GoPro, so maybe that'll just enhance the video quality just a little bit. If I can open this bag, it's fairly childproof. There. Thought I might do a few little things. That just spruces it up. Things like that along the way. So apparently the right way to do this is with this little set screw down here. Yeah, just pay no attention to the guy who has no idea what he's doing. Ah, there we go. Okay. Definitely doesn't work just like the old one did, but it sure looks nice. Actually, I guess, considering the old one looked like this, and it kind of does one of these, I think that's a pretty good improvement. Of course, then I realize once more that I'm doing this completely bass-ackwards. Why am I putting on this lovely knob when I'm about to have to take this light switch completely off? Well, help me understand. Okay, so maybe this is the switch isn't factory, and this is for a more factory switch. I don't know. Anyways, I'm skipping steps here because I still have to pull this guy completely out and down so I can figure out which wires are broken, probably all of them, and which ones need to be replaced, probably all of them, and which ones can be patched, maybe half of them, so I can get some functioning lights. And actually, can I really get functioning lights? Given that that was a good section of the cover of this wire, I'm gonna say no. But I'm finally getting to the point where I can get up under this dash and figure out what this thing does. What is this thing's purpose? Because if this is completely pointless, it'd be nice to get rid of it and clean up my dash. Though I've already done a little bit of research and actual looking under this guy, and it seems that this is for the heater, which it's another thing to note on this is that the heater, since you're the camera on the stick, I'll just show you. If I can get you under there. The heater here, and maybe you can see better this way. There we go, okay. This is a 1948, so it should have the slightly newer style heater. So this one's actually from an older Jeep, like a 46 maybe. So just yet another interesting thing to note. Maybe it came from the same Jeep that this really early style inner windshield came from, because this one is not from a 48. Well, here's my solution for not hurting my back anymore. Then it's already hurt. More cardboard. Well, the cardboard did not help as much as I thought it might. So let's see what we got under here. There's yet another dirt dauber nest. How many more am I gonna find? Alright, now I'm basically at GoPro level. Okay, let's see, we got more of a wiring nightmare. I mean, I expected this given the condition of the rest of it, but that headlight switch is that heater switch is going to be pretty easy to get off, I guess, because it just gets power and goes to the fan. I'll have to get into that and figure out what's going on. So this is going to be fun. So we're just going to put you up under here. And with any luck, you'll be able to tell me what you see back there. If I can get you at an angle to where you can actually see. The gist of all that is that the wiring is about what I expected. This was only half of that dirt dauber nest. And my back hurts a little bit more than it did about 10 minutes ago. Great. Well, I guess the one thing that all that did accomplish was let me know that after all that, it still smells like gas over here. Like I've got a leak somewhere. But I have just about torqued down that fitting so where there's nowhere. Actually, I guess it's further over here, isn't it? That can't be leaking anymore. So maybe it's this gasket. Alright, we'll settle this the old-fashioned way. Cardboard. We'll just leave that there for a day or two. And if this thing sweats any more horsepower, gasoline, then we'll see a stain because this box is newer. Well, we're actually a few weeks later. Still haven't gotten very much further. Did track down the gas smell. Turns out that fitting down there was not as tight as I thought it was, and now it's tightened up. Yet another problem though, something under the cowl has got to be grounded out to the frame because it drained this battery again. I suppose it was my mistake knowing there was probably a wiring issue. But yeah, that battery is completely drained again. This trickle charger is not doing much of anything at this point. So once more, I gotta go get the Honda to jump this battery and let this guy run to recharge the battery so that maybe this time I can unplug it and leave the trickle charger on there to maintain it. As a few of you guys have mentioned to me on the CJ2 forum, suggesting that I just go ahead and buy a whole new harness. You guys are absolutely correct. That is certainly what I intend to do. I didn't want to put such a nice, clean pretty new correct harness on this thing with it being this dirty. The end goal is a total restoration. I want to get this thing as it sits, running and driving and able to go play a little bit and enjoy an old Jeep as an old Jeep. That's kind of the fun of them. But once I have a little bit of fun, I do want to get this body off the frame, pull the engine, get this thing completely cleaned up, painted to match that trailer, and have this thing basically a mint condition, almost a garage queen, but not really, because once it's nice and new, then I can go take it out on the trails again and use it as a Jeep, just in a much cleaner, tighter, not so squeaky, not so loose type of shape. Maybe take it to a couple of shows or something, I don't know yet. But as far as its wiring goes, with it in this condition, I can't even get headlights going right now, much less brake lights or anything else. So I think the next step, probably for another video. This one's gone a few too many weeks. You might have noticed those shelves weren't there earlier in this video, and they got put up in another video probably 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago at this point. Starting to lose track of time. So many videos in process, but not full content yet. But that's probably going to be it for this one. Hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to put in a temporary harness to replace what's left of this destroyed one. Just get all the basic running lights and stuff going. Tail lights are on order. These poor things there. That one I know is just toast on the inside. This one I haven't really got into, but nah. I'm really starting to hate wiring though.